Welcome to All Talk TV. My name is Aidoo, your host for today. Today we're here to showcase the girls and the organizers from Ghana's most beautiful pageant, Canada. This pageant aims to highlight the beauty of the girls not only on the outside but on the inside, to show us their talent, their beauty, their strength, and the positive effect that they can have on the world. So ladies and gentlemen, join us on this program today, and we'll be right back. Wowed by two very powerful young women trying to make a difference in the world, Nana Yeboah and Constance Love. These two are the organizers of the Ghana Most Beautiful Pageant, and they're ready to make their mark. Are you ladies?
Yes, we are.
I know that. All right. So welcome again. Nice to meet you. You two look very beautiful today.
Thank you.
That's nice. And I'm so inspired by the fact that you're taking on this task. It's a lot of work. So Constance, being the main organizer of the pageant, what made you get into this?
Okay, so what made me get into it is I just felt like in the Guinean community there was nothing empowering, nothing positive that is going on right now, nothing that inspires the young women to strive for something better. That's how I came out with Ghana's Most Beautiful. It's actually, it originated in Ghana, and I spoke with the organizers in Ghana to get the right to organize it here. And I'm happy and blessed to see how far we've been so far. It's amazing.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Beautiful. You have a vision and you went for it. It's good to know that a young person in today's world had a vision and then just sit around and toy with it, but actually took the step to make it happen. That's very, very inspiring.
Thank you.
And Nana Yeboah, how has this pageant, being involved in this pageant, affected you?
I met Constance when I actually did Miss Ghana back in 2008.
Okay.
And we kind of bonded and formed a friendship. So when she reached out to me, letting me know that she started something wonderful, I thought that it would be a great aspect to, join and for it to be in my life. And it has changed me, because for me, when I was in the pageant, it was more so like me looking at myself being in it, but being a part of this one and actually giving to the girls what I've learned and sort of learning from them in the process has really shaped me to be a better person, to be a better woman, because all these girls, once you see them, they come from all different retrospects of life, all different shades, all different sizes, all different cultural distinctions within Ghana. So just knowing them and growing with this pageant and growing with Constance has really shaped me as a woman.
I couldn't be more proud of the two of you, and seeing you guys and the girls. I mean, when I say guys, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see young people working with young people and being positive about it. You mentioned the fact that you and Constance have become friends.
Yeah.
And as friends, you're going on this journey.
Yeah.
From being experienced in so many projects in the community, I know how difficult it can be. How has the friendship helped you come this far, Ms. Constance?
Yes, I think it's made us stronger. We've learned a lot from each other. We support each other in terms of our weaknesses and our strengths. Something that I'm not too strong with, Nana is there to help me out. So I think it's really helped our friendship, and I just hope that with this we can grow to become better people.
Yeah.
I believe you will. I believe you will. So Nana, you mentioned that you won the pageant in 2008.
Yeah.
What are some of the things you were involved in during the time you were Miss Ghana?
There was actually a little bit of controversy with that pageant. That is why Constance started this pageant, because that one, and it didn't turn out like how it was supposed to, going back to just things not really progressing like they should, or the community not being positive about certain things.
Right.
So this is sort of the new face to what should have been in 2008.
Okay.
So it's more like me learning from the past and bearing the torch, and instead of holding on to it and trying to demand something that's not necessarily mine, I'm just going to pass it on to somebody else for them to continue with it.
That's like the saying, when you're given lemons, you make lemonade.
Exactly.
Yes.
Beautiful. That shows strength. That shows character. So what do you hope for the girls to gain from it, and from the people that are attending the pageant? What do you want them to see as young people who are trying to make a difference in society, Constance?
Yes, I just want them to know that these girls they've been working really hard, and just for them to come and see the girls, how far they've gone with this pageant, how hard they've been working, and also to showcase the Ghanaian culture, show the non-Ghanaians our beautiful culture and traditions.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's one thing that is very necessary in our multicultural Canada, for people to get to know the culture.
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing, at least that's what I think.
Yes.
For some of the girls who haven't had a chance to go to Ghana, or even those who've had a chance to go, but the Ghana before is not the same now. Right now, everything is worldwide. But so what should people expect when they come to the pageant in terms of tradition?
I think just the, you know, what makes somebody African, what makes somebody truly and individually African. You're going to see a lot of like fabrics. You're going to see a lot of our music, a lot of like our dance and culture within that as well. I know people won't be able to see it, but the judges that are involved, the girls are supposed to create a culture presentation that basically focuses on the different demographics of Ghana, like the different tribes, that as well, because a lot of the judges aren't Ghanaian, so this is a very like, you know, intellectual, enlightened sort of presentation that they will give. So we do encourage everybody from all demographics to come to this. You can learn something new. You'll meet people brand new. It'll show you a different part of Africa that TV doesn't show.
Definitely.
Wow,
And
that's nice.
Yeah, you'll learn a lot.
So this is like going to Ghana without the visa and the ticket.
and the 15 something
Yes.
$1,000 the ticket is not cheap.
It's not cheap.
But this is coming to Ghana
Yes.
for cheap.
Yes. With
And when we talk
$30.
about cheap, we're not talking about cheap as in cheap. We mean it's not as expensive as traveling to Ghana.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And the girls in the pageant, what are they representing? Different regions
Yes.
in Ghana? Yes. Okay. And so what are the segments of the pageant?
There's introduction, the first introduction, and then their talent. From talent is the swimwear.
Okay.
From the swimwear is the evening wear.
Okay.
From the evening wear is the kaba, where they get to show the beautiful African fabrics we have.
Yes.
From the kaba is the first set of questions.
Okay.
And then from them we pick the top 4, then another set of questions, and then the winner is picked.
Oh, the winner. How did it feel, Nanea, when you know you were standing there and waiting for them to say the winner is? How did it feel?
It was weird. Like I'm not very egotistical, but I feel as if like my journey throughout the pageant, I just knew I had it. But even in that, I still felt humbled by just the audience looking at me, by the anticipation of it. It was very, very nerve-wracking because you can see all your family, all the people who helped you in your struggle, and they're just standing there like their hands pressed against each other praying that you get it. And it was sort of humbling because it puts you and the person, you know, that you're, I guess, facing in like a very oneness, like you're almost the same, like it littles you down to that like one single sisterhood. Yes, one single level, and it was uplifting. It was a good moment.
Beautiful. I like what you said about the fact that throughout the pageant you had it. It is important for people to understand when they have it that they have it. Yes. That they shouldn't make themselves small so that others will feel good about themselves. Yes. There's nothing wrong with it. I find that a lot of people, not only girls, men, boys, sometimes we like to belittle ourselves so that others will be big. But so I like the way you said it, that I knew I had it. And it has nothing to do with bragging or being big about yourself. It's just you know who you are and you know that you have it. And so what was it like when they said, and the winner is?
It was controversial. The winner wasn't announced. The person who truly won wasn't announced. It was a different person that was announced. So when that happened, it was sort of like chaos. It was like subtle chaos, and then it just blew up afterwards. But after the fact, when the true winner was announced, it was a good feeling. But at the same time, just because it took so long for it to come out, it kind of lost its value. Its value was depreciated. So when something's value is depreciated, its essence isn't felt. Like you don't want it as much. So because of that, I wasn't drawn to it. That's why I'm here with Constance today.
But the beauty about it is you've come back,
Yeah.
and now you're adding your value to make it better for the next person. That is the essence of a good human being. A person who doesn't, just put things aside, walk all over it, talk bad about it, but rather takes the opportunity to contribute positively towards it. I believe you are all going places. I believe we're all going places. You watching at home, we sitting here, anybody, anywhere all over the world that is watching this, we, the three of us, and anyone else out there who's making a difference knows that we're all going somewhere, that we're all going to make a difference no matter where we are. And that, like she said, we all have it. We've been given it. We just have to work it. Nobody can take it away from us.
Exactly.
So Nana Bois and Constance, so the pageant, what's the date of the pageant, the venue, and the ticket costs?
Okay. The date is July 16th, Saturday, July 16th. The venue is Rizzo Banquet Hall. It's down on Albion and Highway 27. And the ticket is only $30.
$30. The visa alone to Ghana is like
Exactly. So with
Exactly.
$30, you
get
get
a
to
lot.
experience the Ghanaian culture and just learn something from Ghana.
And be a part of history of
Yes,
2011.
yes.
So.
And if people want to get more information about the pageant, how do they go? Is there something on Facebook? Is there a website?
Yes.
Is there
Yes.
a phone
You
number?
want to take that one?
Yes, we do have a Facebook page that's already started that shows all the contestants, all the things we've done. This past Mother's Day, we went to a women's shelter and helped out there because a lot of people, think of Mother's Day and they think about their own mothers, but we forget the ones that are neglected. So we went there and helped them out. We also went to a foundation that raised funds for immigrants who basically come to the country and don't have much. So the ladies have been doing a lot with themselves. So you can kind of check up on them and see who your favorite is, see how they're progressing through the pageant. And also we have a website. It's ghmbcp.ca. That's just basically Ghana's Most Beautiful Canada Pageant. .ca. And it shows last year's winner, clips from last year's show, and as well it will be updated with other things pertaining to this year's pageant. So you can get to
Awesome.
listen to
I'm
that.
so proud of you guys.
Thank you.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, there's the Facebook page, there's the website. Is there a phone number?
Yes.
Yes.
The number.
They can call 416-838-5475 for more information. And then they can also call Nana's number.
Just 416-414-3704.
All right. Thank you very much, ladies, for coming. We appreciate it so much. And we wish you all the best. We're going to be there supporting you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And
Thank
so,
Thank you.
people out there, make it a point to go see the pageant, and you'll never forget. This is like going to Africa without spending too much money. What are you doing? All right. So we'll be right back after these messages. Thank you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have with us at this time our beautiful Nicole Botsy, who is still the reigning, the most beautiful girl.
Most beautiful, Ghana's most beautiful Canada.
Ghana's most beautiful
Yes.
Canada. She is wearing it beautifully. How are you, young lady?
I'm very good. Thank you
look
very much.
stunning.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're so proud of you. And during the pageant last year, you showed a lot of power. You showed a lot of joy. You showed a lot of pride.
Thank you.
What made you go to that? You gave everything. What do you think drove you to do that?
Definitely enter the pageant. Number one, I am a first-generation Canadian. And my parents they've instilled Ghanaian cultures in me, and it's very important for young ladies to know their roots. That's the number one thing. Young ladies should be proud of their ethnic background. And I just had to show them what it's like to be a Canadian and be a Ghanaian at the same time.
Wow. So
Yes.
you attribute the pride of being a Ghanaian to your parents.
Definitely.
That's awesome. So what's your background?
Well, I was born in Mississauga, Canada, but my parents are Chim. So I used to dance Aidoo when I was younger, so I'm not new to the Ghanaian culture. My parents immersed the Ghanaian culture from Achim region. They've brought it down to us. They've taught us at home the food, how to cook, and how to speak our language. My dad is actually half Fanti, so I've tried to learn how to speak Fanti, but I'm just sticking with Tree right now.
Awesome.
Yes.
That's good to know. And in multicultural Canada, it's always good to have the two, to not just be one. I think it's a beautiful thing, and you're carrying it very well.
Thank you.
What's your background in education?
Well, right now I'm currently pursuing my psychology degree at York University. I'm entering my 4th year. And I would like to continue my master's right after. And I'm pursuing to be a psychologist. I'm pressing on.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Pressing on. I
Yes.
like that. You're pressing on. Pressing on, I guess, means it's difficult, but you're going through it.
It's extremely difficult. It's
But you-
extremely difficult. Some people think that in Canada girls have a lot of opportunities, but it is extremely difficult, and there's a lot of competition in the job field.
Right.
And so it's very important that young African females stay focused and they press on and they get through their undergraduate degree. And they
Beautiful.
continue.
Awesome. I
Very-
see why you're the winner.
Oh, wow.
So what are some of the opportunities you've enjoyed since, you won the pageant?
Honestly, it's been kind of slow but fast at the same time. Some places where I go, you don't expect people to recognize you, and they do. And they refer to me as my title without even knowing my first name.
Okay.
And so it's nice. I got a free trip to Ghana. That's the best prize of winning this pageant. You get to go back home and make a difference. And so even when I'm in Ghana or Canada, people recognize you. Some shows I've gotten entrance into, you meet a few celebrities and upcoming entrepreneurs. And so it's great to get noticed and to build networks.
Right.
Networking and getting in, and it will help in my future,
Yes.
career-related and school-related.
Right.
So it's great. And it's also fun. Sometimes you get invited to photo shoots. And so sometimes, half model.
And you get to be a fashionista.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes,
So you get to live that spoiled life,
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
That's
I got a taste of it.
You got a taste of
Yes.
it. But you're doing it well. I see you in pictures and you're smiling and you're posing. The beautiful thing is that you're taking your education seriously, you have fun, you're taking both cultures seriously. So do you attribute all that to your parents, making you such a well-rounded person?
I do. I totally give all the respect and all the gratitude to my parents. I'm very privileged that I have both my parents and they're both understanding. A lot of females struggle going between two homes or not having a good relationship with their father. But I've done well to communicate with my parents, and they've always taught me that school is number one. Money and beauty is nothing. Even though we've been blessed with it, school is number one because nobody can take your education away from you. And that's the only thing that my parents have ever taught me outside of everything else.
Nobody can take your brain away from you.
Definitely.
Hey, let's give your parents a round of applause. You have to
Thank
show this
you.
to them so that they
Definitely.
see. Because sometimes I think parents struggle a little bit, feeling like, it's all been, hustle and all that.
It's hard. My
hard.
parents, Mr. Ben and Grace, have done very well, and I give thanks to them.
Awesome,
Thank you.
awesome. So this group of girls coming into the pageant, what are some of the things you've imparted to them?
I think they are a little bit more knowledgeable than actually myself and the group of girls we were last year, because there was a break between Ghanaian pageants in the community.
Right.
So it's not a lot that I've had to tell them that they don't know. They know a lot. In fact, they're doing better with being on schedule than I am. It's very important to be on time. As a lady, as a professional, anything you're trying to accomplish, you must be on time and respect yourself, and they're doing a good job of that. But I just would like to remind them how to comport themselves. It's nice being beautiful, but it's also hard to be outside there and respect yourself and make sure people respect you without coming across as harsh or arrogant.
Right.
So that's one thing I'm concerned about the girls, just to be humble and take their time.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful message. It's nice to hear that from another young lady to other young ladies, because sometimes I think society, I don't know if it's society that puts pressure on girls to be hard and, all that, but I think you're a good example to these girls in the pageant. You're a good example to a lot of people that you come into contact with.
Yes.
As you know, you and I meet a lot, and I really do admire you. I admire the way you comport yourself. I admire the way you dress. You dress like a lady, and that's a big compliment. So 2-3 years from now, where do you hope to be?
In exactly 2-3 years from now, I would like to be in a 2-year master program, but if need be, I would be in a 3 years master's program. I'm considering broadening my horizon and coming out of Toronto, probably going to McGill University.
Okay.
If God willing, I get accepted, I would like to be there, change my environment, get to meet Ghanaians in different areas in Canada,
Right.
not just in Toronto where I was raised. And for now, that's it. But of course, Ghana is definitely in my future. I would love to work in Ghana, and that's why I'd like to be a psychologist. There are not many female Ghanaian psychologists, and I would definitely like to make a difference with that.
Well, Nicole, you're a big role model to a lot of young people.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work. I'm sure we'll see you on this show again.
Oh, definitely.
Imparting more knowledge to not only Ghanaian kids, but kids all over. Because everybody needs advice, and everybody wants to see a positive person who gives them strength to take the next step. So, Nicole, thank you very much. We really appreciate you coming, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome back, viewers. This is it. The girls are coming out. Get ready to feast your eyes and your ears on these most beautiful girls and be encouraged, be inspired. All right, ladies.
We have Miss Jackie. Yeah.
My name is Jackie, and I'm representing the Bura-Ahafo region.
I'm Becky, and I am 19 years old, and I am representing Ashanti.
Hi, my name is Kelly Asante. I'm 21 years old, and I'm representing the Northern region.
Hi, my name is Vanessa. I'm 17 years of age, and I'm representing the Upper West region of Ghana.
Wow. If you can please pass the mic back to Ms. Constance. And if you can please turn a little bit and face me. Wow. Didn't I tell you, viewers, that these girls are beautiful? Look at them. Wow. And these girls are not just physically beautiful, they're mentally beautiful, spiritually beautiful. They come from good homes. They've worked very hard to get here, and that is why I'm so proud of them. And to see that they're working, they're doing this smiling outside of school, outside of work, outside of church, outside of home. So ladies, give yourselves a nice round of applause. And Ms. Constance, thank you for guiding them. So the first question would go to Ms. Constance, the lady sitting right beside you.
Yes.
Yeah. So what has this pageant meant to you so far? Beautiful lady.
Yeah. Does she need the mic or?
Yeah, they'll be using the mic.
Well, this pageant has meant a lot to me. It's been...
It's on.
Okay, well, this pageant has meant a lot to me and also to my family. It's given me a chance to learn more about my community back home, Ghana, and the region that I'm also from. It's also given me a chance to talk with others and show them that I'm being in the pageant, and it's just giving me a chance to get more involved in the community and with others around me.
So you can pass the mic to Ms. KD. And please say your name again, and then tell us what the pageant has meant to you.
I'm Becky. Now, the pageant so far, it's been wonderful. I know that the show is not yet to come, but we've learned a lot. It's been hard here and there, you know, because Ghanaians, they like to talk. It's just in our nature to talk. They like to talk, and you know, I feel that as of now, it's made me a stronger person in terms of not just expressing myself as a Ghanaian. I was born in Ghana, and I came here when I was 6 years old. So I know some of my roots, but you know, when you're young and you come here, you tend to forget a little bit of things. So as of now, I mean, it's been wonderful. It's just I'm waiting for the show, of course. But I mean, we're just trying. It's hard. I didn't think it would be this hard, but it's just, you know, it's eye-opening. It's an experience that I would encourage everyone to, you know, if they get the chance to you know, try it out. It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Awesome. But from what we all know, nothing good comes easy.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, there can only be one winner.
Okay, I sense some fierce competition here. Okay, so what has the pageant meant to you?
Okay, by the way, my name is Kelly Asante. The pageant, for me, the main word that comes to mind is opportunity. Opportunity to learn about another culture that really, yes, I am Ghanaian, but I really knew more about the Ashanti region. But to learn more about the northern region, I feel like it allows me to have a more holistic view of Ghana itself. I also feel that in regards to opportunity, again, it is giving me the opportunity to voice my own mandate of what I feel and how I feel women should feel about themselves, etc. And also it does give me a chance to really go into the community some more because I tend to be pretty shy. So, yeah.
Well, then this is the right place for you.
Definitely.
Yes.
My name's Vanessa. So far, the pageant has meant a lot to me. It's actually nerve-wracking because I'm not one to actually talk in front of people. The way I usually talk to people is through dancing. So,
Okay.
of course, you might know my talents right now. But it's actually giving me a chance to actually talk to others in the community in terms of the region that I'm representing, and also actually bettered me to actually better myself in terms of speaking in front of others, which and I am shy, of course. So yes, I
Well,
feel it's a
then,
good opportunity.
all the shy ones, you picked the right place to be
Yeah.
to bring
Yes.
you out. So far, what has been the reaction of the community to when you approach them to talk about the pageant and things? Are they encouraging? Are they discouraging? What has been the feedback?
It has been actually encouraging. It depends on where you go, actually, because in terms of certain people, there are haters, and when you do have haters, yes, they'll be like, no, this isn't good, or talk behind your back.
Right.
But yes, they have been encouraging, telling us what to do, sponsoring us, actually coming and supporting us, and actually, helping us as well.
Beautiful,
So, yes.
beautiful. So if you can pass the mic to the next lady. So one of the things you've done throughout the practice is visit a home for women. And what did that mean to you? Looking at the women in those homes and looking at ourselves, any one of us can end up there.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think is the difference? What do you think? What did you get from it?
First of all, I'll say that it really showed me that how lucky I am to be surrounded by the people that I'm surrounded by, to be surrounded by the situations that I'm surrounded by the environment that I'm surrounded by. I would say definitely I was touched.
Right.
Because a lot of the time, it seems like in our society, we tend to put up walls for who we're supposed to interact with, who we're not
Right.
supposed to interact
Right.
with. And I feel like this definitely gave an opportunity for all of us to interact with people of other situations,
Right.
other cultures and stuff like that, and bring towards unity, female unity, because I think
Right.
that's really important.
Awesome. So, and pass the mic on to. So I also heard you attended a fundraiser for immigrants.
Yeah.
And what was the message you got from it, and what was the idea behind the fundraiser?
Before I answer that question, that fundraiser, the gala that we attended, was very, very eye-opening. It was also fun, of course, but the main message that I got from it is the fact that, we just have to acknowledge where we come from.
Mm-hmm.
We have to respect where we come from. The gala was basically focused on, equal opportunity for immigrants. And I feel that that's very important in our
Yes.
community. There's not just Ghanaians, but even Indians and, other people that are immigrants, they come here and it's like they're in their own shell.
Right.
And, they don't know enough people to break out of that shell. So I feel that we need to help them. And that's something we can do. And I feel that that's the message that I got from the gallery we went to.
Awesome.
So.
If you can pass the mic on. So for you, what is the lesson you've learned from being in this group, like being among your peers, learning about the different ethnic backgrounds in Ghana and things like that? What do you think you've gained so far?
Well, I've learned that you have to put yourself out there to actually experience life. And by me not doing, if I wasn't in this competition, I would say I wouldn't know as much. I'd be very oblivious to what's going on around us.
Mm-hmm.
It's shown me that helping out is actually good. It can make you feel better. and you don't see what other people are going through unless you share it with them or you're able to help them.
Awesome.
So it's been an eye opening. Like it's brought a lot of joy.
Beautiful. So from what you've experienced so far, would you do this all over again? I know I would.
For sure.
And who knows, maybe I'm in it, you guys just don't know. I'm going to be the surprise number 10. And then I'll blow all of you out of the water because I got experience, you know.
We are pretty hard competition.
Oh, really?
But well, anybody can do this. It's a lot of hard work, but as long as you're determined to reach your goal, then you'll gain something out of it.
Okay, so one word answers, and starting from you, 2-3 years from now, where do you hope to see yourself?
Well, hopefully I'll see myself second year, well, I'd say first year in university at Ryerson, continuing my nursing career.
Beautiful.
Successful.
Beautiful. That's
Successful.
awesome.
I know I'm going to be successful.
Nice.
I know I believe in myself.
Good.
So.
Good.
Self-fulfilled.
All right. I like that.
I hope to actually see myself in police college because I do want to become a police officer.
Wow. You, all of you have inspired me. I want to rewind, but then I can't rewind. So I'm just going to live through all of you and cheer all of you on. I will be so happy. I'm telling you, every time Constance calls me, every time we speak, I'm just happy to see that she's continuing with this. And we all have to continue to inspire each other. Young, old, we have to continue to inspire each other. We have to lean on each other. We have to cry on each other's shoulder. We have to be happy with each other. So I wish all of you all the best. I'll be there cheering you on. And don't be surprised if you see me on stage. Constance, don't be surprised at all. Thank you, ladies. It's been nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be talking. All right? We'll be right back. Thank you. Welcome back, viewers. I hope you're excited because I am. More beautiful ladies coming up, ladies who make sense, ladies who make us proud of who we are, no matter where we're from. So, Miss Constance,
yes,
your turn.
Yes, okay.
So, the next group of girls coming,
Yes.
Have they also been in the pageant right from the beginning?
Yes, they have been.
Awesome.
Yes.
So we can say more beauty, more intelligence, more power.
More everything.
All right, your turn. You call them in, Miss Constance.
Okay, so we have Miss Nikki. So you can sit here. And we have Miss Marley. And Miss Doreen.
Wow, ladies, beauty. This is what we call beauty. All right, so if you can please introduce yourself and the region you're representing for us.
Okay, so my name is Doreen, and I'm 22 years old. I'll be representing the Volta region.
Awesome.
My name is Marlis Fiaggio. I'm 22 years old, and I'll be representing the Greater Accra region.
Awesome. Beautiful.
My name is Nikki Arthur. I'm 18 years of age, and I'm going to be representing the Central region of Ghana.
Wow, beautiful ladies. I love your smiles. Did I tell you I'm going to be in the pageant? If you don't know, yeah, you have to up your game. Up your game, because I'm coming. So anyway, so what has the pageant meant to you so far?
So far, the pageant has meant being able to step out of my shell. I'm normally a really private person, and it's like something completely different for me to be able to go and put myself out there in front of the Ghanaian community and take the criticism, take the positives. It's hard, but it makes you a stronger person, and the pageant means to me being able to become a representative for the Ghanaian community, whether I win or not, being able to be someone that can represent the Ghanaian community.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
For me, the pageant means a lot. It's like basically a stepping stone into becoming something
Okay.
that, like, because I'm aspiring to be a lawyer, first of all. So going in front of people and talking, it's really hard sometimes. So I'm taking this pageant as like my practice, or like put myself out there, let people see me, allow them to criticize me, because you'll get a lot of that in the society today. So
Awesome.
I'm like, here I am. Take me as I am. You don't want it? That's you, basically.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the confidence. I like it.
So this pageant has allowed me to, I feel it has allowed me to empower other females.
Beautiful.
In the sense of, you know, believing in yourself. It takes a lot of confidence, a lot of courage to get up in front of a tough crowd, because Ghanaians are very critical people.
Oh,
They will
yes.
criticize you, you know, and there is a lot of positivity though about it. You know, when you leave this pageant, you're not leaving the same girl you came in.
Awesome.
I feel like you're leaving more of a lady. You're leaving as someone who has much more confidence, someone who has a lot of respect for themselves, because you know that you are in the public eye and people are watching you. So I feel like this has empowered me to let other girls know that you can do it too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that place is packed. More than 300 people.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you mess up, they let you know.
They will let you know.
If you're
Yeah.
good, they let you
know.
know.
Yeah.
You know. So from this experience, if there's a young girl out there watching who doesn't feel too good about herself, who feels like she doesn't belong, who feels like she doesn't fit the size that society says is right, what do you want the girl to get from this? Maybe she feels she's too short, she's too tall, she's too skinny, she's too fat. You know how it goes. She has one leg, you know, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
What do you want the girl to learn from it?
I want young females up to know it doesn't matter what the media has taught. You know, it doesn't matter how much makeup you're wearing. It doesn't matter what shape or size you come in, because we are all beautiful. You know,
Awesome.
God gave us this beauty as African women. You know, the different tones, the different shades, the different sizes.
Can you feel it? Can you see it in her?
So I just want them to know, you know what, it's okay. Everybody's different. You're unique in your own way. You don't have to fit a certain size or talk a certain way to be cool. You're cool just the way you are. Don't change for no one. Love
like
you for
it.
you.
I love it. I love it. Okay. But, yeah.
Well, what I want kids to learn from this is that you are who you are. Beauty is only skin deep at the end of the day. Like, if somebody's not accepting you for how you look, then they're wrong. Because this is how I was made. This is how you're going to get me. And I think that society, the image they're putting out there, it's not real. First of all, it's not real. We have programs like Photoshop and everything that changes what we see in the news and
Awesome.
everything. So what you see on TV is not what it really is. So if that, I want the girls to learn that. Don't follow that. Follow what you see in real life. Be humble to yourself and know that God gave you like this beauty, this look, because he knew what he wanted. At the end of the day, God made us in his own image, right?
Wow.
So
I like
if
it.
you're not happy with yourself, then trust me.
It's not going to go well. Pastor Mike Constantine. Yes.
For the young women that may be watching this pageant, I feel they should just know that beauty comes in all different shapes, all different sizes, and it's not about polishing. Well, you should always carry yourself in a decent manner, yes, but just remember to work on your character, because that's what people will always remember. No matter what you were wearing that day, what you look like, people will always remember the impression you left with them. So that's who you should be developing yourself as a woman, worrying about the impression you leave with people, your character. That's the best thing that
Awesome.
you have.
Awesome. So 10 years from now, what do you aspire to be in your profession, in the community? What do you aspire to be?
Well, I'm also like aspiring to be in the field of law enforcement.
Okay.
So I would like to be in my career and progressing within that career, moving up within it. I'd also like to, well, I'd hope in 10 years I'd be able to also increase like my education. Right now I'm in school for policing and I'll be getting my diploma for that, but I also want to further that education. So in 10 years I'd hope to accomplish all that and be in my career. And
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
If you can pass the mic on, please.
In 10 years from now, like she said, I hope to be in my career, my profession that I've chosen, being a lawyer, but also 10 years from now, I would like to go into it and be a judge if possible, and have a family, of course.
Beautiful. I like that. I like that. Families make us whole. Yeah.
So in 10 years from now, I hope to be a wife, I hope to be a mother,
Awesome.
and I hope to be a public health nurse and a pediatric nurse if possible, God permits. And I feel it's very important that I be able to do all these things because, you know, bringing children is just beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a blessing from God also. And, you know, I feel like just the sacrament of marriage is very important. And public health nurse would just allow me to be in touch with the community and help those around me and not just stick within a hospital or, you know, just be constricted to one place. Like I'm able to be around and do all that. So
awesome.
I hope so.
Well, you ladies are very intelligent and your minds are way ahead of me, you know. But remember that wherever you are, I will be there cheering you on. You have to cheer yourself on because it's not every day that everybody is going to be in your corner. But you have to have the strength to stand firm. You have to have the strength to be focused because, you know, when you're strong as a person, somebody gets their courage from you. So you ladies are very beautiful and I know you're working hard. I wish you the best.
Thank you.
I want you all to shine and know I'll be there. But look for me on stage because this competition is not just for you ladies. So once again, congratulations for taking your time to go through it, to do the work that is required. I know sometimes it's hard, but just like everything you're doing, it's beautiful to see that you're all in different fields and you're working hard at accomplishing what you need to accomplish. You're doing a good job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I'm sure we're going to see you again. And viewers, we'll be right back. Aidoo, your host, it's been exciting. And look forward to us bringing you more and more and more. And ladies, what do you have to say?
Ghana's most beautiful Canada, celebrating beauty in all shades.
Awesome. So we'll see you again. Thank you very much. We look forward to hearing from you. If you have any questions, give us a call, 905-794-9765 or alltalktv.com. We look forward to your ideas and everything, and we'll be working with you. Be encouraged, be inspired. Take care. Bye. See you next time.